welcome to the Eureka Springs channel. I'm Melody Purdy, your host, and we're coming to you live today from Eureka Springs, Arkansas, one of the top tourist destinations in Arkansas. If you don't know about us, read more about us and Google us, Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Today, I am going to bring to you a brand new business, another great new business that's just opened up here in Eureka Springs. And we love to showcase everyone who is making a go of it here in Eureka Springs. We love to celebrate all the good people, the good places, and the good news about Eureka Springs. And today, I have a special guest. This is a brand new food truck that's opened up here in Eureka Springs. Let me just bring them onto the screen so you guys can meet them. This is Disco's Grill. Yay!
Hi, everybody.
Disco's Grill. Just the name alone has I have questions.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm thinking, am I going to a hot club? Is there a crystal ball somewhere? What am I going to experience? Where'd this name come from?
Well, we had a long list of names where we want to go through, but I'm really into this band called Widespread Panic, and they have a song called Disco. So I named my puppy after the band's name, this song name, and then we named the food truck after my puppy. So it's kind of it's named after our dog, which is named after a song.
All right, so that's how many degrees of separation is all of that?
I think 3.
But keeping it all in the family, though. That's good.
Right.
Right. So tell folks where you're located, because for most food trucks you travel around, but you got a pretty good steady place, right?
Yes, we'll be leaving about once a month to go and do festivals and events, but for the most part, we're at Eureka's Unique Antiques and Collectibles, which is at 2100 East Van Buren. It's a really good location. It's right across the street from the Harley Davidson shop and right down the street from the general store. If any of y'all know where that's at.
I bet we all do. Folks, locals do anyway.
Right,
sure. Right. So brand new. You've not been open very long.
No.
When did you start there?
St. Patrick's Day, right?
Yeah, we started St. Patrick's Day. Okay. That's Lion. That's my other dog.
There's one of the discos. There's
right.
Already. He's like, hey, what's my name? Put me on screen, Pops. So, how has it been so far? Have you been happy with your decision to open up a food truck?
Yes, we have, and we've been received really well by the community. Our friends have been really supportive. I'm actually pretty amazed by how well it's gone off. We were fully expecting it to be a really, really huge struggle for the first year, because you read all the horror stories about first time businesses opening up and food businesses opening up.
It's been a lot of fun.
But it's been a lot of fun, and we're not making a whole lot of money yet or anything, but we're staying afloat and we're not struggling, so we're really happy with it so far.
And I don't know why, but I just all of a sudden I just realized we didn't even tell your names.
Sorry.
So, yeah, let's give them your names there.
I'm Justin.
I'm Habuki.
Habuki. All right. So y'all are husband and wife.
Yes.
Okay. So
and then we have a chef, Billy. He's our cook.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's a part business owner, and he's actually the creative genius behind most of the dishes. I'm really good at finding things that I would like to try, and he's really good at executing that and putting it into action.
For sure.
Well, you got to have someone to do all those things.
Right.
So
yeah, he's amazing.
So inspired to open up a business in Eureka. That's aggressive and ambitious.
Yes.
So I'm hoping that more people will find out about you, and that's why we're doing this today, so that more people can find out about where you're at. I'm going to dive right deep into, let's take a look. I know you've got some great photography here of some of the food, because that's what superstar, it's not just a name.
Right.
It's got good food. You've got good food. So let me add some photographs. I'm going to let you just scroll through these. We're going to scroll through. What are we looking at here, Justin?
Okay, that was one of our specials. It was the disco melt. And we took our smash burgers. We put 2 quarter-pound patties on it. We took 2 slices of cheese. We put sauerkraut and our special sauce on it between 2 huge, thick pieces of marble rye. And that was one of our specials that we have.
Love it. All right. What about this
And this is interesting. This is actually kind of what started it all. because we were going back and forth with the ideas on a cheesesteak. So we wanted to do a cheesesteak. We were going to do a traditional cheesesteak. And then we got the idea, well, let's maybe spice it up a little bit and do like, a Mexican cheesesteak. And then this is where Billy and his creative mind really took it to the next step. And he's like, well, birria tacos, really full of flavor. So we're going to take that and we're going to put it into a cheesesteak and we're going to dip it into the sauce or the consomme over there.
Ooh.
And this is where that was born. And that's probably our most flavorful item right there.
So that's the Papa Legba birria cheesesteak.
What's it called now?
The Papa Legba.
Okay, wow. So the dip over there, that looks like, I'm trying to look at it a little bit. It's a little bit of an angle. So is that a chili based type sauce or what is that?
No, basically what it is, you take some bunch of vegetables like onions and tomatoes and water and then spices and flavors, and you cook the steak for about 8 hours inside of it.
Oh.
And then you take all the steak out and then you strain the juice, and then you take the juice and you save
juice that the meat was.
So basically,
got it. Right. Fantastic. That looks like that is a lot of food piled in between two buns. There, that looks good.
Right.
That looks really good.
It is a half pound of steak in there.
Do I see a little bit of cilantro in there? Is that what I'm seeing?
Cilantro and purple onions or red onions.
And then the avocado salsa.
And the avocado
salsa.
Oh
my God. All right. Well, what are we looking here? This looks like a regular burger to me. But
that just looks like this classic smash.
That is our John Deere green burger.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see the chilies now.
And it has green chilies on it and 2/4 pound smashed patties, 2 slices of cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, and we put half of a poblano pepper on there, chopped up with our special sauce.
That does look good. All right, what we got here?
The falafel. That was one of our vegetarian items. A little bit of history on that. She is a vegetarian. I am not. So when we opened this, we had the idea that we want to have something for everyone, because it's always a challenge when we go to eat.
Yeah,
both of us can eat.
And there's our falafel. It has 4 falafel balls on it. It has tomatoes, lettuce. It's arugula. Feta cheese and Chirikov cherry.
Olives.
And Chirikov cherry is basically a feta, red pepper feta dip that we put on there.
That
and then topped off with tzatziki, which
you gotta have tzatziki on it for sure. Yeah, that looks good. And there's 4 of them on that little.
There are.
That's a lot. They look pretty hearty. That looks like that. Your dishes seem to be very filling. There's a lot of food.
I usually half for one meal and then save half for later.
Okay, smart.
That one's kind of me and Billy are both huge eaters, and one thing we don't like is going someplace and not getting full. So we take that into account when we make our dishes.
Yeah. All right, this one I've got questions on this one. I see a little bit of looks like a vinegary mustardy type sauce on top. What am I looking at here?
That is our Papa Legba fries.
That's the avocado salsa.
So that is the birria that we had before, but we put that on waffle fries, and with our cheese sauce, it's a poblano cheese sauce that we make, and we put lettuce. I keep saying that, cilantro and onions, and our avocado sauce.
Delicious.
Yeah,
it looks delicious. Man, I gotta get out to see y'all quick. What am I looking here?
Brussels sprout taco.
That was the Brussels sprout taco. That was probably one of my least favorite pictures that I took. But there was fried Brussels sprouts in there. Then we made a homemade coleslaw, and let's see here. We also had our avocado sauce put on that, and cilantro and onions.
So very vegetarian on this one too. Then
yes,
that was one of our vegetarian specials.
Okay. All right. So you run specials then?
No, there's a special every week. So so we have our base menu, and then there's a new thing that we try out every week. Just
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So y'all are really mixing it up. Cool.
Sometimes too. We've had one time where we had chili dogs and the Brussels sprout tacos.
Yeah.
So we had 2 specials but we try to go back and forth between meat and vegetarian, so we're not just catering to
that. Looks like a poblano. That's the poblano I think you were talking about earlier.
No, this one was actually one of our specials as well. That was called the Holy Moly Guacamole. Basically, that was a 1/4 pound cheeseburger. We had 2 slices of pepper jack cheese. It had half of I know that had a whole poblano pepper on it.
Seared on it.
Seared. And then we put avocado sauce on the top. And then I became obsessed with mole a couple of years ago. And I was like, I want to make a burger with it. So we put mole on the bottom. So it has 2 different sauces on there.
Man.
And we also, it doesn't show it on there, but we also had fried onions and fried jalapenos as well.
Oh my God.
That were on top of it. It was a cascade of.
Y'all are like a gastropub, but you've got the vegetarian options. So
yes.
So how many vegetarian dishes do you think you have right now?
3.
We have 3, and we have a special coming out tomorrow, which is our Lion's Mane crab cake sandwich.
Yes.
Honey hush. Oh my goodness. That just sounds delicious.
No.
So so where did you get the idea in your head? Hey, I'm gonna open up a food truck.
Well, it came from I have a history of being in the hotel industry, and I got really burnt out on it. And then I moved here, and I had a job working for the oil and gas fields, and that no longer happened anymore. And I wanted to do something that I was passionate about, and I wanted to do something that was mine.
Yeah.
And then me and Billy had the same dream. So we talked about it for probably for about 6 months. And then one day we just decided, hey,
let's go for it.
Let's go to the bank. Let's get some loans. Let's max out our credit cards. Let's do this.
Wow.
And this is where we are.
Well, I love the fact that I can just tell that the flavors are just wide open. I mean, it sounds like all the ingredients are just like, you're blowing it out. Like the ingredients are look very fresh.
Oh yeah.
Very tasty. Yeah.
Everything's made from scratch except for the fries. That's
Right.
the only thing. Yeah. And the bread.
And we wanted to do fries from scratch, but the problem with food trucks is they have a very limited amount of space.
That's true. I
So-
know that. Yeah.
But
That's very true.
we figured it out. So.
Yeah. So right now you don't have a website yet because you're fresh and new, and you're in the process of doing that.
Right.
And as soon as I'm guessing you take cash and credit cards there, or
Yes, we do.
all is good. And if people want to find out more, I did get your phone number, and we want to put that online here for folks to have. If you want to call up Disco's Grill, maybe ask them what their special is for this week.
And order takeout. We do. You can call in your orders and pick them up.
Awesome. Love it. So what are your operating hours right now? I mean, of course, we're seasons. We're waking up here in Eureka Springs. Tourists are coming in droves now.
Right.
Yes.
Our hours right now are Thursday through Sunday. Thursday through Saturday is 11 to 8, and Sunday we do 11 to 6. And
okay, say that again. Say that one more time now.
Thursday through Saturday is 11 to 8, and we do Sundays 11 to 6.
Okay, so you're open up a little later in the evening. That's good. Good. Man, I want to tell you what, though. I'd love it if you I'm looking for the day when you're so successful that you even open up for the folks that are, after party, after in Eureka Springs, late night grub. So hopefully you'll get enough support from the community to make all those things happen. It looks like you're on the right path with these fresh ingredients, everything homemade, except for the fries. Except for the fries. But it sounds like you're off to a grand start. People are coming over and checking you out, and it looks like you're going to make a go of it. It's going to be a great success for y'all. There's just a lot of great things to do in Eureka Springs, but everything that you do that's fun in Eureka, you have to have food. It's like the one thing, it's universal. You got to find someplace great to eat.
Right.
And so you guys should be very successful with this endeavor, and congratulations to y'all. Love the fact that you're a husband-wife team, and you got your best friend involved.
Yeah.
You're all in it together. That's exciting stuff, as it should be for all the entrepreneurs. There's an entrepreneurial spirit here in Eureka Springs. It's very alive and well, and it's one thing that I can tell universally for everybody here in Eureka. You're always passionate about what you do,
Right.
and it sounds like you've had this vision for doing something like this for quite some time. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Making it happen. And we just want to celebrate you guys. Guys, look out for Disco's Grill. They're going to make headway. They're going to be the trendsetters. I can just tell the trendsetters in Eureka Springs for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Look forward to seeing you. I'm going to save me a plate. I'm going to come see you soon to check it all out. I'm looking at that falafel. That falafel looks good now. That looks good. It's delicious.
We also have a beet Reuben. Ooh. That is, yeah.
Man, you're talking about love language now. Talking about love language. Well, congratulations to all of you. Much success, and thank you for joining me today on the show. We'll hope to talk to you again soon in the future.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. You have a great night.
Y'all too. Bye-bye. Disco's Grill. Hot off the press. Disco's Grill. Brand new food truck in Eureka Springs. Y'all go check them out. Thank you for watching us here at Eureka Springs channel. You know, the best way you can help support us is by simply subscribing, liking, and following us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. We appreciate you watching us and joining us to learn about all of the good people, the good places, and the good news here in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Thank you guys for joining us today. We'll see you next time, okay? Bye-bye.